Lisa, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real MVP. So guys, across this video Ramai for you, and I thought to share where it seems that there is this set of pan-colored people coming for judgment. So it all started with a remark that she made that got some little bleach blonde people coming for her, trying to tell her to watch her back. This got people reacting, and I was able to put up some stitches from plant colored people yesterday, and now that's a reaction from black community. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. All right, lovelies, let's dive into it.
So this is Representative Jasmine Crockett, and she is her. And this blonde, bad-built, butch body bitch too is Pam Bondi, and she is the Attorney General appointed by Donald Trump. This is her, Jasmine Crockett, and this is a snow roach. So this snow roach, in her authority as Attorney General of the United States, decided to threaten Jasmine Crockett for speaking out against Elon Musk.
Now you have this Congresswoman Crockett who is calling for attacks on Elon Musk on her birthday. Let's take him out on my birthday, she says. And yet she turns and says, oh, I'm not calling for violence. Well, she is an elected public official. And so she needs to tread very carefully because nothing will happen to Elon Musk. And we're going
The irony of an Attorney General of the United States appointed by Donald Trump talking about somebody making violent threats against somebody else, which Jasmine Crockett did not do. But the irony is not missed on us. So if this administration, through its mouthpiece, Snow Roach, Pam Bondi, wants to threaten the free speech of Jasmine Crockett, I know a lot of you all are sitting out doing nothing, but the rest of us that are still fighting, I need you all to join me to send a message. And that message is going to be clear. We don't play about Jasmine Crockett. Now, fuck around and find out. Let's get it.
All on Jasmine Crockett. Why is Pam Bondi all on Jasmine Crockett if she doing the same thing she doing? And if you're having amnesia, look at this. Pam Bondi warns Jasmine Crockett to tread very carefully in what she says about Elon Musk. But most people won't recall what she said in the interview not too long ago. Check it out.
Yeah, Sean, it is. And after she said that about Elon, she said, well, I didn't mean violence. But, however, your words have consequences.
So if her words should have consequences, shouldn't yours have consequences as well? I mean, she did basically almost threaten her, telling her in so many words, she better tread lightly. Again, I'm not for the left or for the right. I'm for what's right. And you can't have it one way without it being the other. If we're gonna start holding one person accountable, we gotta start holding everybody accountable. Now, if you feel any different, feel free to let me know. But as I always say, this is what y'all voted for. So why is
Pam Bondi just warned Jasmine Crockett, telling her to tread carefully in all of her attacks towards Elon Musk. Now, Jasmine Crockett has never made a violent retort against Elon Musk. However, she has said that she has wanted Elon Musk to be taken down. And Pam Bondi is stating to tread very carefully and that she is going to do everything that she can to protect Elon Musk and that nothing's going to happen to him. And she will also do her best to protect all Tesla owners. Now, this is happening just a few hours after the Trump administration said in a memo licensed to Pam Bondi to limit lawsuits happening against the Trump administration and to punish law firms and possibly even enforce sanctions upon the law firms that would try to come against the administration. And in case you're like, what's a sanction again? A sanction is just any sort of legal penalty. So they would just be penalizing any sort of law firm for coming against the administration.
Like, comment, share, get this in front of as many people as possible. Pam Bondi, bring your pasty behind to the front. Why is it that anytime this administration comes under fire, they always feel the need to make an example out of somebody. They can't take criticism. Instead of, I don't know, improving themselves, they want to silence their critics. And they always go after the same type of people, the women and us. And who just so happens to be the best of both worlds? Jasmine Crockett. Of course Pam Bondi is threatening her because they're weak. These people are all bark and no bite. They don't hate Jasmine Crockett because she's breaking the law. Everything she's saying is nonviolent. They just don't like it because it's true. And they believe by threatening her, it will make her stop and make us stop. When in reality, the opposite is going to happen, Pam Bondi. Because I'm curious, what are you going to do, Pam Bondi? What could you possibly do to Jasmine Crockett that is legal and within the realm of the Constitution? Because the things that I think you want to do would land you in jail. Pam Bondi doesn't have immunity. So if she does cross the line, they can lock her up and she can lose her job. And she knows that, which is why she makes veiled threats. All I'm saying is, don't hide. Say what you mean. We all know the real reasons you guys don't like her. Because you're Ray Ray, number one. And also, you can't take criticism. And that is clearly on full display here. Just cut the crap because you look weak every day you speak. You're not crazy.
So I was watching the news today, and I noticed that Pam Bondi, who is the U.S. Attorney General, actually wants Jasmine Crockett to apologize to Tesla shareholders and probably Elon Musk for rhetoric saying that Elon Musk needs to be taken down. First of all, I'm going to say this, and I mean this with the utmost sincerity when I say this. Pam Bondi has lost her natural effing mind if she thinks that Jasmine Crockett needs to and will apologize over rhetoric. See, people in America, we have experienced all kind of crazy rhetoric for years, decades of just crazy rhetoric, stall tactics, shutting the government down, all kind of negativity. And because Jasmine Crockett is actually telling the effing truth, that Elon Musk needs to stop what he's doing and worry about his car company rather than the nonsense that he's doing. That's crazy. No, Jasmine Crockett is not going to apologize. And I haven't talked to her. I can tell you right now, she's not going to apologize. So Pam Bondi, the U.S. Attorney, the only thing you need to worry about is you need to shut the F up and focus on dealing with the next 3 years and 10 months of the nonsense, because he will not get reelected. And this Doge crap and all this stuff that Elon Musk is doing to ruin people's lives, it's going to stop. It is going to stop. So no, she is not going to apologize. Not going to do it. As some people say, bye, B.
It's getting real thick in the house. Pam Bondi is stating that she intends on bringing Jasmine Crockett up on charges if she continues her rhetoric against Elon Musk. She feels that the rhetoric that Jasmine Crockett is encouraging is causing harm to his businesses and actually is like threatening his life. And that no sitting member of Congress should be performing this way. I guess the loudest mouth in the South is going to get real quiet around here. This is the second incident that they have called her to the carpet for. They're not playing. It's getting real serious out here. I suggest that she start doing something different. Yeah.
Well, here we are again, our latest installment of the Crockett Chronicles. When? Maybe this is a rhetorical question. When are these white women going to learn not to go after Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett? During a Fox interview, Attorney General Pam Bondi warned Crockett to, quote, tread very carefully, end quote, just days after the Democrat spoke at a virtual rally for the Tesla takedown movement. If you don't think the Tesla takedown movement is serious, 85% crater in Tesla sales in Europe.
Attorney General Pam Bondi has had some an interesting take, shall we say, on the unfortunate vandalism of Tesla cars at dealerships, etc., around the country. No one condones vandalism. However, she is comparing it to terrorism, calling it terrorism, and using the terms weapons of mass destruction as it relates to this vandalism. That is an interesting way to define vandalism, unusual. And she is also warning Jasmine Crockett not to speak out about that or the head of Doge, etc. And then Jasmine Crockett has a few words right back to her. Watch it. Here it is.
Just in case the slow people listening decide to clip this up later, I just want to say that I have never promoted violence whatsoever. Yet I've also never made excuse for those violent actors, such as the ones on January 6th. So Pam Bondi, if you have an issue with terrorism, maybe you should talk to your boss about locking back up those guys that he let out that participated in January 6th.
One person we don't play about is Jasmine Crockett. So Miss Pam Bondi, you can keep your threats to yourself, because what you mean threat lightly? What you gonna do to her? You already silenced one person. You're not about to do it to her. She's not the one or the two. And she didn't tell those people to destroy Tesla. People been doing it on their own. She didn't tell people to return their Tesla, or she didn't tell the stocks to go down on Tesla. Elon did that to himself when he got involved in politics. So don't come out here like threatening people. She's not the one, all right? And we don't play about her. So you can keep that comment to yourself. Like, you care more about this freaking company than people. Like, you really want to, like, you're protecting this guy, Elon, over the American people. I don't know what he got over y'all, but at this point it's giving weird vibes. Like, y'all go above and beyond to protect this guy that nobody elected over the American people. Unfortunately, the ones that elected y'all. Like, are we for real right
Seriously, though, Liz, these people has never been so comfortable with Jasmine Cricket. They have never been so supportive or comfortable with her, because she's a woman that say it the way it is. So I think she was supposed to be celebrating her birthday on the 26th of March, or is it 16th of March? Correct me if of April or March. I think it's 24th, if I'm wrong. And she was on a conference call, and she was like, the people were like, her wishes, and she was like, she wishes that maybe Musk should, be taken down or something because of what have been happening with the past weeks. And this got, people reacting, especially from this other side, talking about how she is, threatening Elon, and she actually watched her back, and she needs to be cancelled for that. And this got people like, I don't understand. What is it that she said that people have not been saying for a long time? And what is it that she said that they are not even guilty of? Like, okay, when it's coming from people that looks like me, then it's an offense. But when the same thing, is coming from every other person, okay, it's a free speech, right? This is the same reason why black people are standing down. This is the same reason why black people don't want to get themselves involved with all the riots and April 6th or 5th or whatsoever that is happening, because the same thing that people will do and get away with it and not see as if it's a crime is the same thing that when a black person does, it's a crime. That is it. This is the reason why black people are standing down. Because you as a black person, you have no right for any form of remark. You have no right for any form of commentaries, because you're a black person, because you are someone that looks like me. You just have to shush. The same thing ordinary, maybe PRC or pan color person can say I get away with. You as a black woman, more specifically, you do not have right to say such thing, especially if you are in a position like Jasmine Cricket. This is why they are standing on business. They are on a vacation. This is why Kamala Harris, is on her own now, maybe enjoying her beautiful motherhood or grandmother or whatever she is, because of things like this. Because the same thing that might not be a problem, might not be a case to other people, when someone that looks like me decided to do something like that, or maybe make her own commentaries or suggestion, it becomes a problem. But it's the same thing that every other person has been. There have been so many veterans complaining and talking about how Elon needs to go back to where he's coming from, go back to his country and all of that. People They didn't see that as a THREAT. They see that as maybe a free speech, as oh, people are frustrated. Oh my God, it's part of the protest. They never saw, something wrong with that. But when it's not coming from a black woman saying it, where she's even smiling at it, smiling over it, and trying to like, you know, this is just a normal speech that someone who do not like what is going on have to say. Like, if I don't like what is going on, I'll like, this person just needs to go back to wherever he's coming from so that people can have a fresh breed of hair, you know. But now they are seeing it as something so wrong. Someone's like, oh, she needs to go back to her ghetto or wherever she's coming from, not even knowing that this woman is someone that was born with a silver spoon. Like, I don't get it. I don't really understand why, the same thing that every other person can comment about, can talk about, and get away with it. When these people that looks like me, then it becomes a problem. And now people are talking about how race is not a thing. How, oh, black people, why are you standing down? How, why are you not joining with the protest? Everything is going to affect. No. Just give them, like, just imagine black people joining this protest. Do you think that it's going to end well? It's not going to end well. Because they're going to change the narration. They're going to, the narrative. They're going to make it look like, oh, they are the problems. They have always been the problems. And this is what they have been waiting for. Everybody is all calm, looking and waiting for who to start, who to be at the front line. They expect people that looks like me to be at the front, to always be at the front line. So that anything that happens, be it negative or positive, they are still going to look for a way to blame people that looks like me. So why would they even want to try? Why would they want to try? Like, if someone as Jasmine be receiving a lot of backlash, look at what they did to Joy Reid. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, if you've not subscribed, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. My section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave a thought in the comment section of what you think, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.